So I'm going to be doing a problem off a worksheet that talks about a dihybrid cross between leaf shape and plant color. So it reads, leaf shape in iris plants is determined by the gene P. Plants with large leaves carry at least one copy of the P allele, whereas plants with small leaves are lowercase p, lowercase p. So leaves, we know it's at least big P something for large, and it's little p for small. And then flower color is determined by the R gene, which in plants that are capital R have red flowers. So your capital R is red. Capital R, lowercase r are pink. And little r is white. Now this shows incomplete dominance. That's when the dominant and recessive traits of something mix together. It's not like in codominance where they're both shown, such as in the cattle problem I did earlier. Not both of them are shown, they're mixed together, and it makes a whole different color. A dihybrid cross is made between two plants heterozygous for large sized leaves. So that would be capital P, lowercase p in this problem. And pink flowers. So that would be capital P, lowercase p capital P, lowercase p by capital R, lowercase r, crossed with capital P, lower p, capital R, lower r. Now we have to assume that these traits assort independently, so therefore you have to sort them, the P's alone and the R's alone, because they would be on different genes, and that's what we assume for independent assortment, unless it tells us otherwise, which it doesn't. So to start, you would get capital P by lower p, capital P by lower p. You do the cross, you get capital P, capital P, capital P, lowercase p, capital P, lowercase p, lowercase p, lowercase p. So that's 1/4 capital P, lowercase p, 1/2 capital P, 1/4 capital P, capital P, 1/4 or 1/2 capital P, lowercase p, and then 1/4 lowercase p. And now you do the cross between the color. So it'd be capital R, lowercase r, capital R, lowercase r, and you would get the same in this one, capital R, capital R, capital R, lowercase r, capital R, lowercase r, lowercase r, lowercase r. So it's 25, or I guess 1/4 dominant, 1/2 heterozygous, and then 1/4 recessive. And since you're doing a dihybrid cross, you want to put all these with each one of these. So therefore, you have to go multiply by 1/4 capital R, 1/2 capital R, lowercase r, 1/4 lowercase r, and you do that for each one of these. So 1/4 capital R, 1/2 capital R, lowercase r, 1/4 lowercase r. Same thing down here, 1/4 capital R, 1/2 capital R, lowercase r, 1/4 capital R, lowercase r, sorry. Then what you do is you multiply across here, so that would be 1/16 capital P, capital R, 1/8, or I guess 2/16, do that. 2/16 capital P, capital R, lowercase r, and then 1/16 capital P, lowercase r. This would be 2/16 capital P, lowercase p, capital R, because again we're multiplying the 1/2 times 1/4 to get 1/8, but I want to keep them all on 16ths to make the math a little easier at the end. So that's 2/16. Then 1/2 times 1/2 is 1/4, but it's 4/16. Capital P, lowercase p, capital R, lowercase r, and then it's 2/16. Capital P, lowercase r, and we do the same thing down here. This one's going to look very similar to the top one within the ratios. It's going to be 1/16, lowercase p, capital R, 2/16, lowercase p, capital R, lowercase r, and then 1/16, lowercase p, little r. And so this would be large red, large pink, small white, or I mean large, sorry, not small, large white. This would be large red, large pink, large white. This is still large because P is dominant, or capital P is dominant over lowercase p. So even if it's heterozygous, you still would see the large leaves because it's not incomplete dominance like the colors. That's why the colors are changing each one, but the leaf size still stays the same. And then the bottom would be small red, small white, and then small pink, and small white. Then you just add these all up, so it would be 3/16 large red, 6/16 large pink, 3/16 large white, 1/16 small red, 2/16 small pink, and then 1/16 small white. And make sure just these all add up. 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 16. These would be the phenotypes right here, and then this right here would show the genotypes of the flowers, and that's what I asked for. What is the phenotype ratios? And then the ratios are these: the 1/4, 1/2 to 1/4, 1/4, 1/2 to 1/4. Yeah, that's what it asked for.